And we are live here at Great Southern Bank Arena, home of the Mo State Bears. I'm Brady Return alongside my partner, Aiden Hopkins. This is the 79th annual Blue and Gold Tournament. It's basketball lovers' favorite time of the year. Aiden, how you doing today?
Doing good, man. Just got a great trip to Orlando with this great team, and I'm really interested to see how they play Missouri ball, as they have yet to see a game on a Missouri court yet.
6-0 Nixa, and this could be the first time in Nixa basketball history. We have yet to play a team out of Missouri. We went Harrison, Arkansas, Conway, Arkansas, Rogers Heritage, and then we went to the KSA tournament in Orlando, Florida, took on Baldwin, New York, won that one. Tennessee High School, and then McDowell High School out of Pennsylvania. So it was honestly such a great game, and I was truly impressed with how it looked from, all around. The Eagles won 49-45. And I don't think they're stopping this team, really.
No, it's definitely be hard to. One thing about this team that's so hard is that you don't know who's going to be on, who's going to be shooting well, who's going to be playing well, as this whole Nixa Eagles team is just so deep, and they have so many great players that can make plays, as we are about to do starting lineups. But there's just so many players that can make plays. Jace Combs averaging around 15 points per game. You got Bryce Foster, who had a big three to give Nixa Eagles the lead in that championship game in Orlando, Florida. And you also have Randy Flint, Kevon Flint, who can finish. And you also have the king of finishing through contact, who is Adam McKnight.
Yeah, and if you want to talk about anybody, MVP of the tournament, honestly, I'd give him MVP of 2 tournaments in a row, Jace Combs.
Yeah, 100%. He was named all-tournament team for that KSA tournament in Orlando, Florida. He continued to dominate behind the arc, and he's just shown how good of a shooter he is. But also, one thing that always interests me when playing in Great Southern Bank Arena is people shoot a lot worse because of the depth perception that you have in a big arena like this that you wouldn't have in a high school gym.
And, Eagles are known for their shooting in the tournament to start. They usually get to play in Hammond Student Center, which might be the easiest gym to shoot at during this tournament. We saw Colin Ruffin and Jordan Turner have absolute games out there in that. The Eagles have actually set records in that building. First off was in 2022, they had most threes between 2 teams. That was with them and Clever. And in 2021, I believe they set another record for most threes from a team. I'll have to find that one real quick.
Yeah, they definitely had a great great shooting behind the arc in this a history of that in these 2 arenas here. But it's going to be interesting to see how they do and how they start this game off, because the one thing I've learned is how their tone to start a game off. If they come out shooting really quickly and hitting shots to start off the game off, if they come out shooting really quickly and hitting shots to start off the game, they're usually pretty good throughout the game. But if they start slow, that's where they start to struggle.
Starting for the Yellow Jackets, it'll be Fort, Huber, Kaufman, Bogues, and Thornhill. And the Eagles, it'll be the Flint brothers, Bryce Foster, Jace Combs, and Adam McKnight. McKnight wins the tip standing on the bear. It's going to be in the hands of Kevon Flint. Flint rotating around near wing. Here's Jace Combs, rotates it over. Foster inside, stepping through. Back out there was McKnight. Pump fake from Foster behind his back. Kicks it over. Combs, pump fake. He pulls the trigger from 3. It's good. Combs gets it started early for the Eagles.
Like we said, Jace Combs is really good from behind the arc, and if you can't find a way to stop that, it's going to be a problem for your defense.
And the Eagles come out in a press, and the Yellow Jackets already struggling to get up court. Now driving in the corner, trapped there by Combs and shot into the bench.
Yeah, some people say that Jace Combs is only good on the offensive side of the ball and not very good defensively, but he's been trying to shut those rumors out, as he's been really, really great in that full court press and the trap.
And now rotating around, here's Fort. Now Boggs. Boggs back over Thornhill. In the corner, Fort. Yellow Jackets swinging around the perimeter now. Standing at the top of the key, here's Huber. Huber back over Kaufman. Now Kaufman backing McKnight down, kicks in the corner. The three-point shot's fired away, and it's good. Nolan Fort answers for one of his own.
Yeah, if Lebanon wants to win this game, it was kind of like they slowed that game down. Exactly what they did, find the right shot, made one with the extra pass, and get the extra 3.
Here's McKnight, the floater. It's good.
Adam McKnight's still trying to get back to 100% in the basketball court. Hasn't been his true self, and he knows that as there's a steal away for Combs.
And Combs gets a steal, throws it up. Is Flint no good? He'll try to keep it in bounds, and they're going to call it off of the Yellow Jackets. And Combs hit that clearly out of bounds.
I'm pretty sure that was off on Combs. But it's all right.
He'll take it. The Eagles are up 5-0 to start early as Foster's the up man on the inbound play. Coming off a screen is Combs. He stumbles, regains possession, step back from the college three-point line. It's good.
He is just a great player, and he's able to make offense happen. He's been really great so far this season.
Here's Nolan Fort now. Foster in his face, throws it around. Noah Thornhill standing at the top of the keys. Mason Huber. Huber over Kaufman. Kaufman guarded tightly by McKnight. He burns past McKnight, goes up over the hand of McKnight. No good. Doinking it off his head. There is Combs on the rebound, but he'll hit his outlet man. There is Foster. Foster now holds the ball. Combs driving, step back. He is hot, and he'll stay hot.
Oh, my goodness.
3 threes from number 11.
Jace Combs has been lights out to start this one. 3 threes. He has 9 of Eagles' 11 points as McKnight goes flying.
McKnight, a big save, go flying. He'll rotate it around. Combs, one more time. Why not off the back iron? And what a hustle player there from McKnight, diving into the stance.
Yeah, he went all the way almost to the front row there.
No good off the back iron there. Rebound by McKnight. Firing that 3 away was Mason Huber.
That Combs took a little heat check there, but it was definitely expected, as he has a chance to do another one right here.
Too much room from Combs. No good again. Bouncing off his head there was McKnight. He goes through some contact as he'll make Kaufman fall over and puts it up for an easy 2. McKnight will get on the board for the Eagles.
Yeah, Eagles don't have one solidified center, but McKnight is able to fill that 5 spot if he can. But it's just going to be this year is just going to be a lot of speed and running their opponents down.
Fort no good twice, and he'll be poked free there by Randy Flint. Finds his brother Kevon Flint. Kevon Flint over Foster. Foster jab stuff, kicks it back out. 3-point shot fired away from Combs, no good. Foster gets his own rebound, goes up through some contact, and will lay it in. Timeout called by the Lebanon Yellow Jackets, and the Eagles are off to a hot start, 15-3. We'll be back after this short break, brought to you by Beauty and Wellness Co. And we are back here after that timeout from the Lebanon Yellow Jackets. Checking into the game, we'll see Ty Kellis, Wyatt Vincent, and Lane Meltebarger. Out goes McKnight, Combs, and Randy Flint. Here's Thornhill. He'll hand it off. Noah Bogues. Bogues over Huber. Huber standing at the bear. And a deep, deep three-pointer. No good there. Firing that one was Bogues. Rebound by Foster. Foster over Kevon Flint. Over Ty Kellis, looks inside. Pass poked away, but he'll regain possession. Swinging around the perimeter, finds Vincent. Vincent over. Foster calling for the screen now in the near corner. Foster driving through the lane, kicks it out. Kevon Flint settles and fires away. No good. Rebound by Vincent. He'll go up, back out Foster. Foster will slow it back up. Meltebarger finds a hole, hop step through the lane, and one.
Yeah, he just got smacked right in the face there by Mason Huber. Great finish there by Lane Meltebarger, and great second chance and third chance opportunities there for the Eagles that got him extra points.
Brock Piercy to check into the game. Out comes Noah Thornhill. Piercy, a 6-foot senior.
We're going to need to get used to sitting on the sideline here.
I know.
It's pretty nice.
Free throw. No good there from Meltebarger. He'll fight for his own rebound. He'll doink off his back.
He had no idea it was there.
No idea. Here's Mason Huber. Huber moving it around. Boggs. Boggs picks up his dribble on the far wing. Gets it back out Huber. Huber guarded by Kellis. Swings it around. Coming off the screen there was Piercy. Firing away is Boggs. It's a little heat check, and it'll be good with the point in Flint's face.
That is a good shot there by Boggs. And Kevon Flint couldn't do much more than what he did, but just a great defense, but even better offense.
Kellis no good off the backboard. Now moving it up court is Huber. Pump fake there by Ford on the pass. Now far wing. A little jab step, driving to the hoop. Lose control of the ball there, and a foul will be called. And we had the honor to talk to Coach Blansett before the game, and he really talked about the difference between Missouri refs, Arkansas refs, and Florida refs.
Yeah, that's what we was talking about. Like when we just saw each other in the hallways, we were heading out. It wasn't like an interview or anything, but we were just talking, and we were just talking about how I was wondering to see how this is going to be, considering that you changed from Arkansas to Florida into the Missouri refs. Because Missouri basketball is way less physical than it is in Florida, and it was definitely an eye opener for the Nixa Eagles in those first couple of games, because they figured out what they could and couldn't do, and they figured out how to fight through physicality that they hadn't seen before.
Here's McKnight now working through the lane, goes up through some contact, no foul call. We're going to talk about physicality there, and I got hammered hard. And going up over Combs, won't finish. Rebound by Ty Kellis. He's going to move it down court. Between his legs, driving through the lane, handed off to Meltebarger. Oh, my goodness.
That's good court vision there by Ty Kellis. Knew where to go, dragged two defenders there. He had McKnight to his right as well, and Meltebarger's defender had a shade over to Kellis, and he found wide open Meltebarger cutting
through the lane there and throwing it out of bounds. He can't stay in is Blake Kaufman. Checking into the game, we'll see Bristol Burton alongside Noah Thornhill. Outcoming will be Bogues and Fort.
One thing we haven't talked about is that game before us, man. Camdenton and who was it? Bolivar. Yeah, that was a crazy
Euro
game.
step from Vincent, won't finish. Rebound by McKnight, goes up through some contact and one.
But that game for Camdenton and Bolivar, I mean, Camdenton was a ranked team, Bolivar not so much, and then Bolivar,
took it too.
40, was it 30 points?
I think it might have been 30 points.
Yeah, it was nearing 40 at one point.
Here's McKnight at the line, shooting 44% from the free throw line. No good there. He's 12 for 27. Make that 12 for 28.
Yeah, Meltebarger's going to get called on a foul on that rebound. She kind of threw an elbow there trying to get that board. I don't think it was intentional, but just kind of how it happened.
And the Eagles coming out of the press. Kaufman's the up man, throws it down court, taken away there, and a foul's going to be called. I'm a little confused how the ref down there was able to call it, but the ref up here wasn't able to call it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that was just a good pass breakup at half court, and they gave Lane Meltebarger a second foul of the day.
This is also the Eagles' first time seeing only two officials, as we've seen three in the 6 games.
Yeah, I think ref shortage is definitely a problem in Missouri, but they also are going to limit the referees that go in playing games, stuff like that. So for the championship games, they can have more refs that won't be duplicating.
The last 2 days, it's usually the blue and gold is 3 refs. First 2 days is only going to be 2. Now driving through the lane, a little spin move off of Meltebarger's hip, and it will go Mason Huber. Here's Vincent driving through, picks up his dribble, looks in the corner. Kellis, he fires for 3. No good off the front iron. Fighting for the rebound will be McKnight, stepping through off the backboard, and it's good.
Yeah, McKnight seems to be finding a stride a little bit here. Getting better and better as the season goes on, as Eagles have a big lead here.
Standing at the far wing, the jab step by Huber. Putting a shoulder into Vincent. McKnight getting a little lost there. 3-point shot, no good. Up court, here's Kellis. Kellis is going to drive through the hoop, fading away. No good off the glass. Rebound there by McKnight. The free throw line jumper is good.
Yeah, McKnight's starting to find his way on that defensive possession. He tried to strip the ball away and couldn't get it.
And there goes Meltebarger playing like a DB, trying to break up the pass, and he'll knock it out of bounds. Coming in the game for the Yellow Jackets, it'll be Fort and Boggs. Out goes Huber and Kaufman. Meltebarger will step out, and Colt McCoy will step in. It'll be Fort now to pass it in.
Happy to see Colt McCoy in this one. He's probably one of the only Eagles that has lots of size, and whenever we need size on the court, we're going to need him to get more playing time, so he's able to figure out what to do here.
3 fired away. Shots no good. Rebound right into the hands of Brock Piercy at the free throw line, and he'll fire it over Vincent's hand. Here's Combs to bring it up court. 25-10's your score, 24 seconds left. Swinging it around, holding it now at the Great Southern Bank logo is the future Mo State Bear himself, Wyatt Vincent. Here's Combs now. He'll set up the offense. He's guarded one-on-one. He'll jab step back three through a defender's hand. Oh my goodness. A deep three from Jace Combs. Vincent fighting through some contact. The buzzer will go off. And Combs has 4 first-quarter threes.
Man, that is just a great ending to the quarter there. Waited for the last shot like they usually do and just converted there. And I believe it will be Lebanon ball to come out of the quarter.
And Combs is on fire. We'll be back after this short break, brought to you by Wise Guys Screen Print. And we are back after that break. 28-10, the Eagles lead. It's been the Jace Combs show. It's been most of the year. So far, 12 points, 4 3-pointers. There's Nolan for the up man. He'll hand it off. Here's Blake Kaufman. Kaufman over Huber. Huber stands at the GSB logo. Now it's swung around, finds the hands of Noah Thornhill. Kaufman, guarded by McKnight, coming off a backdoor screen. Now driving back in the corner. Picking up in the dribble in the short corner, there was Noah Thornhill. A little crossover, step back from Boggs. A deep, deep three-pointer fired away. No good. Rebound by Combs. Combs moves it up, finds Kels. Kels with the one-hand snag. He drives to the hoop. He'll lay it off the glass, and it's good.
Great transition offense by the Eagles. That's their mojo, is just transition offense, transition defense, and keeping the game as fast as possible. They want to control the pace of this game.
They're doing a really good job with it right now, and it looks like kind of Lebanon's been undisciplined with their shots. Yeah,
they've been trying to shoot some deep threes, but they need to stick with what they know and taking their short threes and also driving the basket a little bit more.
Combs won't, or not Combs, that'll be Flynn actually won't get the lay in. Now McKnight's in pursuit. It's poked away, keeping it in bounds, but finds the hands. It'll be blocked again. A jump ball will be called. It'll be Eagles basketball.
That's a great hustle there by McKnight and Foster. McKnight sprinted from the far baseline to the other side of the court in seconds, stripped it away, saved it, and Bryce Foster was there to get the jump ball.
And we'll see Lebanon come out in a press. You know, I was really expecting for him to have a block by James moment there.
That would have been
awesome. It happened again last night.
Yeah, I wasn't watching that. I was watching NFL last night.
I was watching NFL in the morning.
Oh, yeah. Who played?
The Steelers. Here goes McKnight now off the backboard, and it's good.
Yeah, that was you awfully changed the subject a little quickly there.
30-10's your score, or 32-10's your score. The Eagles now have their largest lead of the night, 22 points.
What was the final again?
And now moving the ball around the perimeter. Here's Mason Huber. Huber stands in front of Kellis, back over Thornhill. Thornhill guarded by Combs. Back over Huber. Huber now steps through the lane. No good. Rebound there by McKnight. McKnight hands it off. Pushing it up court will be Foster. Foster over Kellis. Kellis is going to drive baseline now. Throws it off the bottom of the hoop, and it will be out of bounds. It's a very athletic play there.
29-10, was that it?
5:56 left here in the second quarter.
Pretty close to this score right here, too. You guys were the home team, too, weren't you?
And at least I'm not a Patriots fan. That's at the end of the day.
6 rings. All right, let's get back to basketball.
Hey, my team has 6 rings, too. Sitting in the corner here is Bristol Burton. And a deep three from Huber.
Bang.
That was nothing but net.
That was a beautiful shot. And Flint that's blocking.
And Flint now finding a way, goes up, Can't finish. Rebound by Burton. Here's Boggs. Pass back over. Huber, pump fake, steps up. Three-point shot is no good. That one was from the high school line.
And Kevon can't find a way to get a shot to go.
Combs looking for 5, no good. Rebound by Kelson, the putback is good.
That was a close one for number 5. It rimmed in and out, but couldn't stay in.
Here's Mason Huber now, swings it around, finds Noah Boggs. Boggs steps back out over Piercy. Piercy looks inside, taken away there by Foster. Foster's going to move it up court now. He finds Combs. Combs, alley-oop to McKnight, a little too short, but he'll put it in. Timeout called by the Lebanon Yellow Jackets. That would have been really cool if they would have pulled that off.
Yeah, it was a great finish, though, by McKnight. And that probably puts him up in double digits if we're going to see a whole new 5 check in.
We're going to see a whole new 5.
We're going to see Owen Seitz for the first time.
Yeah, we're going to see Meltebarger, Seitz, Meisner, McCoy, and Vincent. So Owen Seitz, the younger brother of Carson Seitz, who's currently playing at St. Mary's University. And they're a lot of the same player.
Yeah, very good at three-point shooting, great ball handling. Both small, but have the ability to finish as well. Going to be a good one.
It's going to be a really good one. I'm excited. He's going to have a bright future ahead of him. We see a lot of 30-point performances coming out of JV games, and that's because he can just let it fly.
Yeah, Webb City, man. I think he had 28 points last year at Webb City in the JV game. He wouldn't miss from the 3. Do you remember that game?
Yeah, it was a close game, too. It was a really close game, and he was just firing threes away like it was nothing.
Yeah. Well, a lot more guys dressing today than there has been.
We've added 2 to the bench. It'll be Owen Seitz, and I believe it's Jalen Liddell.
And Matthew Meisner also getting to play in time here as they're up 23 right now.
You know, they have Adam's name spelled in our book. Misspelled. It's 2 Ds.
Oh, I was looking at his last name. I was like, that looks right to me.
And the pull-up jumper from Huber, no good. Rebound there by Colt McCoy. It's going to get poked free, but he'll pick it back up. They'll get it over to Seitz. Seitz now handling the ball for the first time in a varsity action. Gets it over Vincent. Vincent, Meltebarger. Meltebarger at the top of the key. Back over Meisner. Meisner driving. The free throw line jumper from Meisner. It's good. Matthew Meisner. A big shot putting the Eagles up by 25. Now here's Boggs driving, kicks it out. Piercy. Piercy guarded by McCoy in the corner. 3-point shot, no good. Rebound there by Vincent. Vincent's going to push it up court now. He finds Colt McCoy a little too far ahead. He'll be thrown out of bounds.
All 11 cheerleaders put their arms up. They thought Colt McCoy was about to start diving there, but I think he prompted to stay on his feet.
You know, when you're up by 25,
I think you just let that one out, yeah.
I think staying on your feet is probably the smarter play. Here's swinging it around. Huber over to Boggs. Jump ball inside. 1, throws it up. No good there. That was from Bristol. Here's Vincent, looks in the corner. Owen Seitz, he takes his first shot. No good. Rebound there by Meisner. Meisner goes up through some contact, and he'll get 2 more.
Good to see Matt Meisner get some points on the board.
Are those his first points?
No, he had 2 in Florida.
Here's Huber. Huber jab step. Spin move, falling to the ground. Keeps his balance. Near corner 3, no good. That was fired away by Kaufman. Rebound by McCoy. McCoy's going to get up to Vincent now. He finds Meltebarger back door, and good vision through the lane there was Wyatt Vincent. Meltebarger gets his 4th point of the night.
Yeah, everyone on the Eagles side is getting some touches now.
Here's Blake Kaufman. Swinging it around, Huber. Huber back over Kaufman. Jab step, Huber driving through the lane. Picks up his dribble, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Vincent. 2:17 left here in the first half. The winner of this game is set to play the Bolivar Liberators tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m., which is bright and early.
Fun.
How do you feel about that one, Aiden?
Yay.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Here's the mid-range jumper. No good. Rebound there by Miesner. Now Vincent to bring it up court. Looks in the corner. Owen Seitz, jab step back around. Meltebarger, a deep three-pointer, and it falls short.
Not a bad shot selection there by Lane Meltebarger. Just like I mentioned, depth perception in this gym is way different than a regular high school gym. It's something you got to get used to for sure. Meltebarger has been able to shoot the three, and we've seen that. He's been a really good three-point shooter this year. So interested to see how this goes for the continuation of the season for Lane.
This Lebanon team only having one win on the year, and there's Huber, another three-pointer. No good. Swatted out of bounds there by Meltebarger. Only having one win on the year, and that's against 2-3 Gainesville. That score was 90-85 in the Forsyth tournament.
That is a high-scoring game.
Yeah. 90-85. And a little back door off the back there was Nolan Ford. Here's Owen Seitz to bring it up court. He'll hand it off Meltebarger. Meltebarger swings it around Vincent. Vincent in the corner, Miesner. Miesner back out Vincent. Vincent finds some separation. He takes a three-point shot, no good. Looking inside, here's Colt McCoy. A great pass there from Lane Meltebarger. Colt McCoy will put it in.
Yeah, great vision there from Meltebarger and a great finish from McCoy.
And McCoy gets his first varsity points. Swinging around, Fort takes a three. McCoy's hand in his face, and it's good. Here's Owen Seitz now to bring it up court. Back over Vincent. Vincent starts to drive, picks up his dribble, finds Seitz. Seitz in the corner, looks back around, finds Meltebarger. Meltebarger spinning through the lane. The floater from the elbow, no good. Tipped into the hands of Vincent on the rebound. Back over, inside the elbow jumper from Miesner, it's good. Miesner up to 6. Here's Ford. Ford on the bear, hands it off Huber. Huber back over Blake Kaufman. And why not again? Nolan Ford. 3 threes in a row.
Man.
He's firing it right now. That shot has no arc to it at all.
Yeah, I know. It just goes right in.
Here's Vincent with 7 seconds left. He'll drive through the lane, take a big hop, throws it off the glass. No good. Fighting for it. Here's Kaufman. A second, throws it up as Ford. And time will expire. No good. 46-21. The Eagles lead. We're going to send it over to Parker Mann for a halftime interview after the break. We'll be back. And we are back live here at Great Southern Bank Arena, home of the Missouri State Bears in the 79th Annual Blue and Gold Tournament. We're here in the Gold Division. The Nixa Eagles are taking on the Lebanon Yellow Jackets as it's a 46-21 start. The Eagles started off hot. If you're just now tuning in, I'm Brady Reton alongside my partner Aiden Hopkins, and we're going to go a quick look at our brackets and our predictions for this week. Aiden, let's start with the Bolivar-Camden game.
I had Bolivar in this one. Coming into warm-ups, even though we made these in the middle of the game, coming into warm-ups, I was talking to Drew Creed and you guys talking about how good this game's going to be between Bolivar and Camden. And I ended up picking Bolivar before, and yeah, I think that was the first right pick of the day.
Yeah, Bolivar, Camden seems a little bit,
Lopsided.
I'd like to say, overrated.
Lopsided
and overrated. And Bolivar came out gunning. Yeah, we made the picks about in the first quarter, but it wasn't that big of a blowout just yet.
Not that point, no.
Now Lebanon, Nixa, of course. I mean, who's stopping this team right now?
I got Lebanon right now. I'm just kidding. I got Nixa. Lebanon has the ability from the three-point shooting. They're just not taking really smart shots right now. But I knew that. I picked Nixa before the game started, so that didn't inflict anything in my pick. But yeah, I definitely got Nixa in this one.
Reed Springs Greenwood, the Colin Clark and Logan Sanders show over there for the Blue Jays. They're the 5 seed taking on Reed Springs. Who do you got in that one, A-Hop?
I had Greenwood in this one. I think Greenwood is definitely just a team that is going to be hard to beat in this tournament. They are a 5 seed, though, but they're definitely able to beat a 1 seed or anybody else in the tournament any given day.
Give me Greenwood. Now moving on to the 2 o'clock game. Miller versus Stratford. Give me Cody Voicey.
Yeah, I'm going to go Cody Voicey in the Stratford Indians here. It's a team that's hard to beat, especially with such a great player like Cody Voicey. But if you have an ability to stop him, then it becomes a different game.
Now looking at Marshfield West Plains, this is going to be a really good game. Marshfield losing Tegan Curley, but I got West Plains. I don't think Marshfield is going to have the power to beat them.
Yeah, Curley's definitely a big loss for Marshfield. If he was there, I think this game goes differently, but him not being there, I got West Plains.
Republic versus Clever, I got the Republic Tigers.
Yeah, I got the Tigers in this one.
And Willard Mountain Grove, I got Willard going into this one, and then Ava, or actually go ahead real quick.
I got Willard.
Ava Hartville, give me Hartville.
I got Hartville as well.
And we'll continue our picks for the quarterfinal and semifinal matchups later into the game. Coming out, it will be Yellow Jackets ball, the starting 5, except for we're missing out on, did Ty Kell start today?
No, Randy Flynn is not dressed anymore. I think he got sick.
Randy Flint is not dressed anymore. You're right.
I heard he got sick.
So that's not good at all. That's your top defender for the Eagles. Pass taken away by Combs, and Combs has been stepping up on the defense side of the ball. Here comes Jace Combs, 12 points, kicks it over McKnight in the corner. Cross-court pass. Foster fires from 3. It's good. That looked a lot like that 3 he had to seal the deal. In Florida.
Yeah, that was a big 3 in Orlando there. Able to step up in a big moment like that shows a lot about his leadership in the locker room and on the court. I've been really excited. It's been really great to see all of these seniors grow so much, and now they're all playing varsity go, which is really cool to see as well.
Mason Huber, easy bucket. Here's Bryce Foster. Foster, Kevon Flint, now near corner. Foster getting face guarded hard now, backing down. There, driving to the hoop, tucks through, lays it off the glass. He'll roll in. There is Jace Combs. Make that 14.
That's a great drive to the lane there for Jace Combs. Saw a little space between 2 defenders, split them, went up through contact, and got the 2.
Combs is chasing 20. He scored 18 in a game, yet to score 20. And the majority of his points come in the first half.
The majority of them come in the first quarter.
Yeah. Yeah. He's yet to score that 20 mark. Went for Combs so far. It's been 18, 17, 18, 18, 15, and 13.
There's a big 3 there for Lebanon. Cut the lead down to, what was that, 24? I'm good at math.
There's Combs driving to the basket. Can't finish. But he'll cover back on defense. Get a takeaway. He's going to go up and throw it down. Jace Combs brings the roof down here in JQH. And the first dunk of the blue and gold comes from, of course, a Combs brother.
Yeah, Jace Combs saw the lane. He had a smile on his face. He was going up, too. He knew what he was doing there. Blanton was trying to get a timeout off after that, but I guess the ref didn't hear him.
Combs now sitting at 16 points. Hands it off. Here's Huber. Swung around. Deep shot fired away from Bogues. No good. One-hand snag there by Combs inside the block. Now moving it up court. Will be Foster. Foster over. Inside, here's McKnight. McKnight going to work. He'll go up through some contact. Throws it off the glass. Won't finish. Rebound by Kels. He'll also go up through some contact, and it'll be good.
Okay, no foul call there, but I thought for sure there was a little bit of contact that McKnight didn't get a whistle for.
Here's Huber. Hands it off. Finds Bogues. Bogues driving on Kevon Flint. Throws it up, and it will be around and down. We're going to see two Yellow Jackets head to the table. Here's Foster as he's getting face guarded by Thornton, breaking the press. Kellis inside to McKnight. Jump ball. McKnight will go up through some more contact, and tipping it in will be Kellis.
Kellis comes out of nowhere there. You just see his hand pop up and tap it in. I didn't know he had hops until that Rogers game.
I don't think anybody did. Rebound there by Foster. He looks for the deep ball to Flint, but he'll hold it back. Hands it off now. Kellis working around the perimeter. Here's McKnight in the corner coming off a screen. Foster left open. His three-point shot, no good. Fighting for the board there was Kellis and Boggs. Boggs will get the ball back. And a three and a heat check from Thornhill, no good. Rebound there by Kaufman. Kaufman at the elbow, looks back door off the foot of Thornhill, and it'll be poked free by Foster. Checking into the game will be Gavin Gottman and Evan King. So the freshman will check in. Same thing at 6'4", Evan King for the Yellow Jackets.
It's so weird seeing Lebanon Yellow Jackets in Central Desert Conference on here.
I know, it's different.
Same with Kickapoo and them. It's just crazy.
Yeah, Kickapoo the 1 seed over on the other side of the bracket, and, you know, there could have been a lot of controversy if they put Nixa and Kickapoo on the same side of the bracket.
Yeah, there were talks of Nixa being a 2 seed on the same side of the bracket as Kickapoo.
And there was also talks of Republic being the 1 seed.
Yeah, at this division, which would have been, I just don't think it would have been right. I mean, I understand Nixa lost a bunch of seniors, but also when you win a tournament 2 years back to back, I feel like you've got to be the 1 seed until you've proven not to be.
And I mean, Combs another 3-point shot, no good. This Kellis will throw it off and somehow stays in bounds. This Republic team's 6-0. They're a really good basketball team. The 3-point shot's fired away, and it's good. Noah Boggs, and you know, there might be a record set for most threes in a game today. Both teams are shooting well here in GSB, and they're also firing tons of shots away.
Yeah, and there was lights-out shooting in that first game, too.
Here's Kellis now, gets poked free, finds Foster. Foster over McKnight. McKnight around and down. He'll go to the line and one.
Yeah, McKnight been finishing through contact all day today and gets the whistle here.
Checking into the game will be at number 31, Harrison Howe. Out comes Blake Kaufman. Free throw from McKnight will roll in.
Starters are still out. I guess starters plus Kellis are still out. They still have yet to head to the bench yet in this half. I think they're trying to grow that lead, so.
Here's Foster, finds an open lane. A little pump fake, lays it off the glass, and hits good.
Ooh. That was a good move there by Foster.
Pass over. Here's Harrison Howe. Throws it inside, taken away. Gets it up. Here's Flint in transition, lays it off the glass, and it will be good. Timeout called by the Lebanon Yellow Jackets. We'll be back after this short break, brought to you by Beauty Wellness & Co. And we are back here with 2:48 left here in the third quarter. And the Eagles are back out on the court. We're going to see Vincent and Meltebarger check in for Flint and Kellis. And, you know, Combs does something right, but his teammates will never give him credit. I mean, you're Adam McKnight out there laughing. He's like, hey, Combs brought the rim down. Hey, they're all out there. I think they're all laughing together, though.
Yeah, so that's the part that makes them such a good team, is that they have fun while playing basketball, which puts the chemistry on the court way more than it's just a team that just plays basketball together.
And a three-point shot fired away. It's good. Mason Huber. Here's Foster to bring it up court. 2:27 left on the clock. Foster hands it off Vincent. Vincent driving through. Kicks it in the corner. Combs left open. Combs corner three. No good.
He's kind of lost his touch that first half.
You know, and he probably spends, between him and, honestly, he probably spends the most time on the court out of anybody.
Yeah, he's definitely,
you can see him
getting his playing time up there for sure.
He's getting tired as the game goes on because, I mean, he's out for 2 minutes and he's back in. A one-hand snag there by Adam McKnight. He'll weave through some defenders. Loose throw the basketball. Bounce pass inside. Here's Vincent through contact. Won't finish. His second chance will go.
There's a lot of words in one sentence.
A lot of stuff happening. Throws it off the glass. That's good. Gavin Gottman.
You enjoying being back on the headset?
Oh, I love it. I missed it for the week. I had to watch from home.
I loved it.
No good there from Meltebarger. I bet you did. Here's Brock Piercy. Another one-hand snag from Adam McKnight. He'll move it up court, gets it over Foster. The lob to Vincent. Reverse lay won't go. Here's Meltebarger through contact and one.
I would have been very impressed if Vincent would have finished that there.
And, I mean, honestly, Vincent's one of the more athletic guys on the team. Can definitely throw it down, so I saw it and got. We're going to see Matthew Meisner check in, and alongside Matthew Meisner, we're going to see Jaden Liddell. Out comes Foster and Combs. Here's Meltebarger at the line. His first shot's fired away, and it's no good. Fighting for the board will be McKnight. He gets the rebound, finds an open lane, bounce pass, no good. Vincent to tip it in, it is good. The Eagles are now up to 70 points. Pump fake now driving. Pass across off the hands of Matthew Meisner. Colt McCoy will also check in. Three-point shot away, no good. Rebound there by Vincent. Vincent will bring it up court now as he'll cross the timeline. Coming off of Meltebarger's screen. Driving through, here's Meisner. Meisner driving through. Back up, Meltebarger. Meltebarger over Liddell. Liddell pump fake. The mid-range jumper is no good. Rebound by the Yellow Jackets. Here's Thornhill pushing it up court. Oh, a little move and no good on the finish, but a great move there to make Liddell miss. Here's Vincent. Vincent finds Meltebarger cutting. He throws it off the glass, and it's good. Fort swinging around the perimeter. The three-point shot fired away, no good. There comes the layup for Bristol Burton. Jalen Liddell, the sophomore, bringing it up court. Kicks it in the corner. Vincent gets a man to jump. He settles and fires away. It's good at the buzzer. Wyatt Vincent tops off a 7-point quarter with a deep three-pointer, and it puts the Eagles up 75-39. We'll be back after this short break. And we are actually back because we're going to finish off our bracket. And it's the Gold Division bracket. I can find our brackets.
There we go, I found it. 27, page 27.
All right, thanks. All right, now taking a look at it. We left off after the first round. So the next game will be Friday morning, tomorrow morning at 9:30. It will be Bolivar versus Nixa, and of course, I got the Nixa Eagles.
Yeah, I got Nixa in that one. Nixa's going to have to slow down Bolivar's three-point shooting, but other than that, they should be good.
Greenwood and Stratford, I got Stratford coming out with the win over Colin Clark and his Blue Jays.
Yeah, this is the first game we're going to disagree on here. I got Greenwood in this one. Cody Voice is a really, really great player, but I just don't know if his team has what it takes to overtake Colin Clark on his future home court.
Give me Republic over West Plains in the next quarterfinal matchup.
Yeah, I got Republic in that one. I don't see that one being a close game.
And then my first upset I've picked besides the Bolivar game, give me the 6th seed Willard over Hartville to move on to the semifinal.
Yeah, I also saw Willard. I also have Willard in this one. We saw this exact same matchup last year, and it did not end up well. Willard with, I think, close to a 30-piece. So it's going to be interesting to see how it goes.
Shot blocked there. It was McCoy going up with it as we're back here in the fourth quarter. Cross-court pass, three-point shot from Thornhill. Meisner gets a hand in his face, no good. Fighting for the board there will be Antoine Givens. He keeps it in bounds somehow. Rebound there by Liddell. Liddell will hit his outlet man. That's Carson Seitz.
Owen Seitz.
Owen Seitz. Owen Seitz kick it out. Meltebarger for three. No good. Fighting for the boards, Colt McCoy. Do they look alike?
They're pretty identical.
I mean, they're
just, I think Owen's a little bit shorter.
maybe a little bit thicker, like broader shoulders.
Maybe. I don't know. Let's do semis now. Let's do semis of our brackets.
Three-point shot is no good. Oh, our semifinal matchup. Here, first off, here's Meltebarger moving it up, kicks in the corner. Liddell gets a pump fake. The mid-range jumper will fall short.
I got Nixa Greenwood in my semifinal. I got Nixa in that one.
I mean, Nixa Stratford, give me Nixa. That's where we part ways. Either way, both teams will fall off.
Republic Willard, I got Republic.
I got Republic as well. Three-point shot fired away, and it's good from Noah Boggs.
And then Nixa Republic, rematch of last year's championship. I think it ends the same way. I think Nixa comes out on top for a three-peat.
I agree. Three-peat, a little COC matchup. And Coach Blancett will stay undefeated in the blue and gold.
Still lots of work for you, though. We got a lot of stuff to clean up before we can think about the championship game, though. Is you got to get through a great Greenwood team or Stratford team, whatever one advances there.
Give me Stratford.
And Bolivar's not going to be an easy contest tomorrow either.
Not at all. The way they shot today, they could be a dark horse to win.
Yeah. If they shoot like they did, it can be hard for any team to win.
Owen Seitz there. Foul called. There was Fort shooting a three-pointer. Shot fired away, and it is good. Second free throw. Also good from Fort. Bringing up Court B. Liddell. Here's Seitz moving it around, finds McCoy. Meisner inside, hands it off, Meltebarger, throws it off the glass, no good. Fighting for the board will be Meisner. Meisner will go up, the pull-up jumper, no good. Fighting for the board, it'll be tipped out of bounds, remain Eagles basketball. A great game going on over in Hammonds. Game number one, Aurora tops off Willow Springs 88-80.
It's a good first game. I guess all the 8 seed games were good today.
Owen Seitz step back three, no good. Here's moving it around. So the Yellow Jackets gets it up. Now moving it around. Here's Owen Seitz. He'll drive to the lane, go through some contact, and he'll get his first varsity points in Great Southern Bank Arena. Here's Jones fighting through some contact. Won't go. Uriah Jones now will go to the line. Free throw is good from Jones. Here's Jones. Second free throw is fired away. No good off the back iron. Fighting for it, there's Meltebarger. Meltebarger will get it up to Liddell. 2:19 left here. Driving through the lanes. Liddell hands it off. Meeser's mid-range jumper. No good. Fighting for the board will be Meltebarger. Keeps it in bounds. Fights through some contact off the glass, and it's good. Timeout called there by Lebanon to get a sub in real quick. And the clock will stay running because the Eagles are up now by 34 points. Here swinging around is Harrison Howe. Howe kicks it over. Gottman. Gottman looks in the corner. Jalen Irvin. Irvin, the other freshman rostered on this team. Seitz traps with Meltebarger in the corner. Now swung back across Gottman, soaring through the air. Getting his face there is Liddell. Now Jay Goforth driving the floater. No good. Rebound there by Meltebarger. He keeps his dribble going, which is truly impressive there.
Harlem Globetrotters.
Here's Seitz now. Looks inside, finds McCoy. McCoy through some contact. Won't roll in. His second chance will go in. And that will do it here in Great Southern Bank as we're nearing our end. Stay tuned, folks. We're going to have an interview with audio this time. And that will be with Parker Mann and our Wise Guys player of the game, Jace Combs. Here's Owen Seitz going. Oh, my goodness. A finish there by Owen Seitz. Here swung around over the hands of soaring through the air with Seitz in the corner now. Irvin. Irvin bounce pass inside. Going up. It'll be good there from Evan King. 83-49. And that will do it here in Great Southern Bank Arena. The Nixa Eagles will come out on top here, and they'll move their record to 7-0 and all in tournament play.
Exactly. They've been really dominant in tournaments so far. As apparently Kickapoo was up 57-14 at half. So,
wow.
Yeah.
That Kickapoo team's scary.
Going to be a fun one.
They're playing Buffalo currently. 83-49. We're going to send down to Parker Mann as he has our player of the game interview with our Jace Combs, who had another stellar performance today. We'll be back.
Jace comes. Jace, dominant win over Lebanon. What does that do for your momentum going forward in this tournament?
I definitely think it helps just stacking wins and just creating like, I don't know, good. I don't really know. I don't really know.
Also, in the last tournament down at the KSA, you won MVP. Tell me a little bit about that, a little bit about the tournament.
Yeah, we were just playing really well. I think the championship game, that's really what, like, we all had a really good game, so I'm just happy for my teammates and myself, I guess.
That all you have to say, Jace?
Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
You want to say anything?
No.
All right. Jace Combs, thank you.
God.
And we are back. Thank you, Jason. Another great game coming from Combs. And what do we expect from a Combs brother?
I mean, you're definitely going to expect some basketball to be played. That's for sure, too. A great basketball family and great people, too. I mean, Jace is a really great player, but also some really good performances from Meltebarger, McKnight. Foster had a couple of great shots, and the Flints were really good on the offensive side, soliciting. What's the word I'm looking for?
Facilitating?
Facilitating. There we go. I got there.
Hey, you know, like the facilitator bat in 2K, badge in 2K?
I have not played 2K in a long time, but yeah, they've been really great. It's going to be a great team to watch throughout the year, and they're going to grow even more and more. But I'm really looking forward to the next matchup against either Bolivar.
Bolivar, yeah. 9:30 tomorrow morning here at Great Southern Baker Arena. The first time in a while the Eagles have played all their games here.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. I think they definitely like staying on the same court no matter the whole way through, because that means that they get to, get used to the court by championship time. When you start a different gym and then come back, it's definitely a hard adjustment.
For sure, especially with how well the differences between like perspectives are. But the Eagles pull it out here, and they'll move on to the quarterfinal here in the Blue and Gold tournament. Thank you guys for tuning in. The live video feed will actually be posted right after this. This was audio only. We have to do a little tape delay. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'm Brady Retail alongside my partner,
Aiden Hopkins.
signing off.